So let's talk about this showdown upcoming and start here. 2005, you're on the Green Bay Packers. Brett Favre is thriving, obviously one of the great stars in the game. Alongside of you, I should mention, I gave some of the numbers at the top there. But then the Packers draft Aaron Rodgers. What's the vibe in the building as someone who was inside those four walls when it all started to go down there?
The vibe for most of it obviously was like, it was this is gonna be our Aaron Parent potential, right? And so I understand the game. So I'm like, okay, he's drafting the next quarterback that may be in line. I got there. Matt Hasselbeck, Aaron Brooks were in the wings, and we knew that at those times Brett wasn't, even coming off the field at that time. And so again was the question, okay, yeah, this is heir apparent, but we know Brett, he has an energizer battery in him. Is he keep going and going? And we knew so in '05, we had a rough season that year. I know injuries. I got injured that year for you guys. Bubba, Tony Fisher, Najee Davenport. Tough year, but a time where he got a little bit, or I say Aaron got a little bit of time on the field. And I say on that time on the field, got ready, starting to groom him then. But I remember in those training camp days, he could make some throws. And that's why I knew right away we drafted the next guy in line. It's just he's going to have to wait a couple more years. And that's where I think things went kind of wonky when '07, '08 came around. '07, they go all the way to the NFC Championship game and lose to the Giants. And then the next year, McCarthy hands the keys to Aaron, but Brett's not quite ready. That's why now then we see him as a Jet. And that's where everything was back and forth because Brett was the type of guy that you can't take him off the field. He wants to play no matter what. But there was a connection between them. It was I called Brett the old guy by that time because I just said this earlier during the podcast that he would get mad at Aaron that's when iPods were just new and he had his earbuds in. He's like, come on, what do I got to get him to do to get off the headset? I'm like, hey man, it's the new generation. This is what they do.